Yo, what it do, people? It's your boy LSelb. This Real Talk with LSelb. I got another episode. I got a very special guest on with me this morning. I'm not gonna mess his bio up. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm gonna let him come on out. Speak up very loud and let the people know who you are. Go ahead, my man. You got the mic.
What's up, man?
Not much. How you?
Shannon Mathis, aka everybody knows it is Shan Money, man. Mr. All Tracks on God, What's up with everybody? I'm here.
Okay, my man, Shan Money on with me. Shan Money, how you doing this morning, man?
Man, I'm good, brother. Blessed, man. That's me blessed. How you, bro?
I'm the same thing, long as I seen the day, I'm blessed. I'm above ground, let's be real. Let's be honest, so that's about it, Now, Shan, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead, man.
When is the book dropping?
Well, you know what? We got an announcement. I don't want to say right here, but they got an announcement. Mark is supposed to give an announcement yesterday at the party. He's going to release it today. But I'm going to say it's dropping in May, but we don't get the official date today. We'll drop that now on my page and on the top voice. So it's coming in May. I just say that.
Okay. May. The book come out in May. I know a lot of people are waiting, just waiting to read what you're gonna be talking about your life story. Now, your life story is different, like I was explaining to some of my people, some of my audience, that Real Talk with LSelb, it just doesn't deal about sports. It deals about everything in life. Now, on the other hand, you was on the other side of the streets. You was a drug dealer. You was part of the streets. That street life. Now, how many years did you spend incarcerated? Speak up. Shan, say that again. How many years you spent incarcerated? Because it broke up when you spoke.
No, I spent over 20 years, I said, altogether. If you want to prove the stage juvenile, but I spent 17 years in federal prison alone.
17 years straight in the federal penitentiary.
Not straight. I did 5 and got out, but I went back. I did almost another 13.
Okay. So, and that was all because of the street life.
Right, it's all because, basically, the decisions that I made, man. I don't do a lot of blaming. I take blame for the things I did,
Right. Speak up a little louder. There you go.
Yeah.
Sometimes you be breaking up if you don't speak into the phone. Yeah, I can hear you now. Sometimes it be breaking up a little bit. So that's just it. But let me ask you this: how did you get involved with the street life?
Oh man, like back in the day, man. This goes back to early '80s, man. Good Cooks, man. Anybody know about Erie? The Good Cooks. Good Cooks was like the hustlers heaven right there, that corner, man. And I was just like, used to go up there. I was just amazed by them guys, man. They had cars, jewelry, and I wanted in. I wanted in. So I just started hanging around and get in. I wanted in. That's all.
You wanted your spot. Yeah, the Good Cooks was a place, man. Right there on the 18th. Right there on 18th and what's that, Wallace? Right there on 18th and Wallace. Everybody wanted to be at the party. The Good Cooks. The Good Cooks. That was back in the day, man. When Erie, man. We had a lot of black bars. The Good Cooks, man. We had. We was.
Erie is a city, man. Like there was a lot going on, man.
Well,
Back then.
Well, yeah, a lot was going on in the area back then. It's much different now because some of the fact is there is no black bars. I mean, back then, it wasn't no killing though, Shan. You got to realize that. I mean, it might have been beefs and everything.
Yeah, it wasn't like that. I mean, we used to beef and fight, but it wasn't no chilling like that, man. It's taking our time to chill.
Right. Without a doubt. I mean, so nowadays, I mean, it's just different. But the good. I mean, back in the day, man. Yes, it was good. I mean, it was good, but it was also, I mean, everybody knew everybody. I mean, we all hung out, man. We can go places and everything else. Might be a fight or two, but mostly, we was about seeing what girl we gonna hit off next. That's what it was about going out.
Right.
That's why you went out and bought your outfit. That's why you wanted, you was going out and hanging out. So nowadays, I mean, everything has changed. Now, let me ask you. Now, you did 17 years, I mean, your book is going to be very detailed when it comes out. Speak up with that, Shan, right there. I didn't hear that one.
Yeah.
Your book going to be very detailed.
Yes, it is.
Some people might not like it.
I mean, I understand that, man. I mean, I took all that into consideration, but at the end of the day, you got to respect it, too. What I mean? I ain't lying on nobody. Truth, what happened is my story. So, I mean, I can't please everybody.
Right, true indeed. Now, people, they're going to ask you, you got to have proof. Now, I mean, you're going to be able to provide proof for somebody say, okay, well, let me see proof.
Listen, man, everything I speak on is public records, for one. You see what I'm saying?
True.
Everything I speak on is public records. I'm not going to let no weather. It's in the book. It's facts. That's why it's called All Facts on God.
Right.
I'm not here to make nobody. I'm not here to make nobody look bad. People think this is a book about making people look bad. No, because I play the game too.
Right.
You don't speak on me too.
Right. I mean, right. I mean, that. Check it out. That was part of the game. That's what people don't realize. Right. It's a game. It's a game. I mean,
I can't take back what happened. I mean, people was involved in my story, man. I mean, it was part of my story, good or bad. So the book, it was a part of my story. I ain't taking shots. I mean, I don't have a problem with nobody, honestly, man.
It's understandable. It's understandable, and you're not supposed to have animosity or hatred or anything towards anybody.
There's ain't hate in my heart when I like it. It's hard. Sometimes you get emotional. It's some things that really touch me. I gotta write about.
And it should. It should. And I mean, it should touch you because some of the fact is, I mean, we as men, we don't like to open ourselves up and talk about, we try to keep everything in, and it's called our pride. Our pride get us fucked up. Our pride get us killed. Our pride gets a lot of things we just don't know as men. It's our pride. Get rid of the word pride. Yes, you can have pride, but be proud of who you is. So don't let your pride break you, and that's what we do as human beings, as black men. We let our pride, get to us so bad.
Pride, man, make us have a decision, man, that you regret for the rest of your life, man. It's about your pride, man.
You're right. So, I mean, now, let me ask you something. What have you done so far since, you have been out? How long have you been out, first and foremost? I'm sorry. How long have you been out here on the streets, Money?
Well, technically, I got out July 31st of 2018, but when I got out, I had to go to Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I had to go 6 months and halfway out to Pittsburgh. So technically, I didn't get on the streets until January of 19.
Okay. Okay. You fresh January, 2019. You here now?
Right.
What have you done so far since it's 2021? What have you done since you've been home January 19 to now?
Oh man, I feel like I did a lot, man. I mean, I was working at UPMC,
Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Got out. And I ended up getting my job transferred too, because I wanted to be around my family. I was going on in years, so I felt like that was the right thing to do at the time. I worked there, then I was involved with a restaurant, then an own restaurant, families out there.
Right.
It was a good experience for me because, getting like motivation is that, I can really run a business.
Right.
Though it didn't end the way I wanted it to end, but it ended good for me. So I did that, and, now writing the book. So, within a couple of years, I did all that. I went to the hospital, like I said, I went to the restaurant, now writing the book.
Okay. That's what's up. I'll see that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing out here. And that's what's up. Now if you have to give a message to these young men out here, what will be your message to these young men?
Man, the message that I give them, man, is, man, listen, you got to, like, I don't know, man, like, we get caught up, like, one of the things you just said about pride, put your pride to the side, and, like, you got to surround yourself around positive people, man. You got to have a support team, man. You know what I mean?
Well, yes. I was speaking to somebody about this yesterday, and I was telling the young boy, look, if you hanging out with a group like 10 dudes, 9 dudes, and they over there working out, going to study hall, lifting weights, thinking about going to college.
Right.
9 times out of 10, you be gonna end up going to college. But you got another group of friends that's hanging out on the streets. 3 out of 7 of them selling dope. Next thing you know, they come around fresh gear, got the fresh shoes on. The next thing you know, the next 5 got something. You the only 2. You and your buddy out there, only one looking like bums. So I said 9 times out of 10, you're gonna end up selling drugs. That's how it go. I told him surround yourself around people that's doing positive things, that think mind like you. Now, but it's some kids out here that do, and that is great kids. Like we was talking about, somebody's mentioned about the old boys club. That's what I want to do with my nonprofit. I want to open up something like the boys club where they can come interact with each other. They can come.
That's right. You gotta get hands on.
Right, hands on. Leave that street mentality in the street. I don't care if you live on the street of west side to the east side. Leave that stuff there. That's what we left it at. We have fun at the boys club. We ain't got that. That was showing structure. That was showing discipline.
That's the things I've been trying to talk to people about, and that's the thing, me and Mark Jackson been talking about. That's the things that I'm willing to be on the forefront about too.
Well, yes. As I told you, yes, you should be in the forefront because simple fact is, you have a story to tell. You've done so many years that you know what's right, what's wrong. How to steer them. It's so many things that you can do just because of who you are, just because of your mentality, but. It's gonna be some people that's gonna hate for you doing for what you're doing. Like, for instance, of course, you always gonna have haters. You need that though. I tell people sometimes you need that, man. To get that fuel, and sometimes people get that without a doubt. It motivates me all the time. I say, okay, well, I must be doing something. If you taking time out your busy schedule to hate on me, to talk about me, then I must be doing something right. Go ahead. Waste your time if that's what you want to figure hating on me.
But the thing at the end of the day, everybody got the right to pursue whatever dreams they got, man.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt. They got their right to do anything they want to. That's on them.
Anybody can write a book if they want to. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Look, I know I can write a book. You know, what I mean,
Right,
I
everybody got a
start
story.
check it. My whole life, I mean, I've been around drugs. Like my aunt, you know, one of the greatest women in you know around. I mean, she she was a drug dealer. She never had a job, but she always had means. We had two deep freezer full of food. You know, she kept money. I mean, I seen her count. I seen her count some joint. I mean, some money. I remember I was 7 years old, man. You know, they ran up in the house. Tom Gray. He used to be a state. He's worked for the state detective, huh?
Yeah, I remember Tom, baby.
Yeah, Tom Gray ran up in the house. Check it out.
Right.
I had I had all the dope and the money stuffed in my drawers and my night clothes. They didn't check me. They didn't find nothing.
Right.
He said, "Oh, I just got high with you." She's like, "Nah." She was like, "You didn't get high here." He like, "Yeah, I did." He said, "Yeah, he did." I seen him. I mean, look, Shan. If I wanted to write a book, man, about you know the people I seen that come to my aunt house and
Right.
shoot dope, man, you know. I mean, it'd be a lot of people mad at me, but you know, it ain't even about that.
Right, but
I don't want that.
that'd be your choice.
But yeah, you know, I mean, see, because my point is, you know, I grew up around a dope game. You know, like I tell people, I've been part of it. That's why, you know, I never participated in it. Um, well, not too much. You know, I'm a middleman trying to make me some money. You know how it was. And I never, you know, indulged in it because some of the fact is it's just not it's not me. I've seen it what it do, and now these days it's even worse. So I mean, the streets is different now from when we came up, man. You know, I mean, what's your outtake on the streets and how to make the streets better?
All we can do is try, man. We can try to talk, like you said, come up with some programs or something, man. We gotta get from the streets, man. We gotta get from the man.
Yeah, we do need programs. I mean, we do need. We need. Huh?
You heard me?
I didn't hear you. You broke up a little bit. What'd you say?
Yeah, no, I just said, I said people gotta stop talking about it and be about it, man. We gotta get hands on.
Oh.
Man. We gotta get at these kids like while they're young.
Uh,
Please get to them, you know what I mean?
well, that's the whole point, money. You know, I mean, we got to get to them while they're young. You know, and there's a lot out here. You know,
Right.
that's missing.
You
It's
can't
pro.
save everybody, bro. You know what I mean?
Well. No, check it out, money. You know, if I had a place to go, I'm trying to get 10 out of 10. I'm trying to save everybody. See, that's the whole point. You know, and yeah, oh no, that's not the goal. I mean that it can happen if a lot of kids just don't want to be out there, man. You know, a lot of kids like check it out. A lot of kids, you know, you take some kids from 6 to 16, at least 7 out of 10 of them know somebody personally that's been killed in the last 6 years by gun violence.
Right.
So you don't think they fucked up by that? And that's what we do here. That's how we talk here on the Real Talk with LSelb. I mean, you.
We're gonna be honest too, right?
Well, yes.
We're gonna be honest. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say this. A lot of blame gotta come in from the home too, man. Because a lot of people is letting TV and the internet raise their kids, man.
Oh, well, yeah, without a doubt. You got to start at home, but also, man, they need some counseling, cause they fucked up. I mean,
they need all that.
Yes.
They need all that.
But they can't get that. Just like if me and you wanted to get that, we get that like that. Go to stairways. But you know, to get into safe harbor, it's a 4 to 6 month, man, to see something about you know getting help, man. You know, so therefore, yes, I mean, a kid need to come somewhere they can interact, they can talk. You know, I mean, like you said, take the TV away from them. Have a few TVs, but you know, make them come in there and earn it. You know, get us some counseling, get us some tutoring, because our education, besides, check it out, besides prep, McDowell, you know, Mercier's prep. You know, I mean, one, you know, our high school district ain't doing what they supposed to be doing. Now a lot of people say I got now a lot of people say I have something against Erie High. I said no, I got something against the school district. I don't got nothing against Erie High. I ain't got nothing against no school. No player, no coach. Well, I mean, we're gonna be real. Some coaches just can't coach. But yeah, I don't have nothing against that. I just say the school district ain't doing their job. They sending these kids out here with nothing to do. Half of them can't read. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, they just send them out here without, and then they getting scared, and they out here doing these things like you said. The parents ain't doing their jobs because it's like, okay, I don't give two shits somewhere about this and that and that and this, but yes, it starts at home, but also, man, I mean, we gotta give them somewhere to go, man, somewhere to release, have some fun, man, come back, come a play, right. Oh well, I mean, money. We most definitely. I mean, look, I have a nonprofit. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting information. I'm going through this, but I'm through a couple programs, Beehive, like I told you. But your man Mark, he already hooked in. He already know. I mean, he should be helping both of us out. I mean, he know more information than that. It's a lot of them. I mean, it's a few of them. I'm gonna put a few of them on blast. I mean, so far, like I said, there's a few people helped me out, man. I mean, as far as the streets and everything else, when I did my co-drive, people said, well, why you didn't take pictures? I said, it wasn't about that. I said, I got receipts. I said, I can go, I mean, I show receipts. I can show receipts. I don't want to, put kids on blast. I put one picture up of a kid getting a coat of me and smiling and everything else, and when we put it up, it was like the next day, man, he got talked about so bad at school that, he received something for free that he poured this and that, he got this. I took it down because it wasn't about that. The co-drive I did, it wasn't about that. It was just about helping some people, man, at this time, and they were brand new coats, hat, gloves, through Burlingtons, and it was just something to do, man. But, it was like after that, like I said, I don't have to prove, show pictures. I got receipts, like Burlington, the one, lady at Burlington says, oh, why don't you come do an interview with me? I said, no, I ain't about that. I said, this has never been about me trying to embarrass nobody. It's just been about me helping somebody, helping. So, I mean, like I said, my aim was 54 coats, but I ended up getting 167. So, I mean, that's about it, man. Now I'm working on, something new, man. I want to start getting some of these kids clothing. So that's gonna be my next joint, and I'm also hoping that they do open something back up. They do open up I still got that HBCU prospect camp. I could take kids, 210 of them. I still want to take. Now, look, your boy Dion at Jackson State now, and so that's huge. So I was gonna go. That was gonna be my first event, but that got canceled. But I still got the money that I received for that. I received over $700. I still got that. I'm waiting to put the deposit down, wait to see if they're gonna have it. Then we're gonna go, fundraise for the rest of the money. Take 10 kids from this area, not just from the city, but from Erie County. I deal with the whole county. I don't care who you is, black, white, Puerto Rican, Asian, African. If you a mutt, you a dog, and you disciplined, and you want to get up out of here, and you want to be good, I help you out. I don't have a problem. That's why I said that we need a place where they can come and interact with their peers. So that's what it's about. So now you think the city will help us out?
I would say this. I know Marcus will help me with whatever ideas I got.
Okay, well, me and you and Mark.
Like me and you sit down and come up with an idea. In my mind, I'm already thinking we could get a building.
True. I understand you.
That's how I'm thinking.
Okay, I don't have a problem with it. Like I said, I'm learning. And shame. It's a shame because it's a lot of people here got nonprofits, man. And they know that I have one and haven't even came and say, okay, this is how you do this is how you do that. Like I said, and they people look just like me. I mean, don't get me wrong, my man Spunk, give me information. Steve, over Spearmint Youth Development, he been giving me, insight on a lot of things, man. He been there for me from day one, ever since he been on Parade Street. People don't know. People say, "Oh, well, I had a little jump with this dude."
Yeah, because I've been thinking about the nonprofit area too. So.
Well, why not? Why not?
Right.
Why not?
Right. You know what I mean? That's why I said we got to sit down and put a plan together. I believe we can come up with a plan amongst us.
Okay, well, we most definitely can do that. I mean,
I can set up the date. We can set this up. You know what I mean? We can have a plan where we can verify. Well, we ain't sitting around waiting on nobody. We gonna put it in motion.
I'm with that. I'm most definitely with that. So, after the show, I'll most definitely hit you up later on. We set some,
I'm gonna reach out to him. You're on vacation right now,
Right. But, I mean, but you said yourself, though. I mean, we can get it our damn self, cause I mean.
Yeah, bro.
All right. Well, let's.
This ain't. I'm not just talking. This is how I feel. I just want people to be on the same mindset as me.
I feel you. I mean, look, check it out. If you stagnant and you still talking about, cars back in the 90s, and the booming systems and all that, man, look, I ain't got time for you. Because some of the fact is this. I'm going forward. I mean, check it out. I bless God every day that he gives me another day on this earth. And I go, and if I can put my feet on the ground and act, if I can take a step, I'm gone.
Right.
I'm balling down. I'm ball downhill. Without a doubt, a lot of people do just talk. They do not show and prove. You right about that. So check it out. Yeah, we're gonna after this today. I mean, after the show, I hit you up later. We're gonna sit down. We're gonna talk about a date. Right. We're gonna talk and we're gonna come from there. Now, what we're gonna need to do and everything else, man. Set a date and just go from there. That's what it's about. We're gonna show and prove. That's what it's about. It's about showing and proving. I mean, and if you can't show and prove, then
what is he doing it for?
Right.
What is he really doing it for?
The Joneses. Well, we always do stuff for the Joneses as black folks. As black folks, we always want to keep up with the Joneses. Why?
Right. Nah, man, it's different over there. I'm doing something old different, man. I'm trying to do something old different, man. I'm trying to leave a legacy, man.
I feel you, man. I'm with you. Hey, Shan, man, I want to thank you, man, for coming on Real Talk with LSelb, man. I can't wait for the book to drop in May, man. I know it's gonna be a fire, man. Like I said, some people. Yes, man. Some people gonna be mad at you. Some people gonna be happy at you. Some people it's gonna be a lot. Hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. Like I said, I hit you up later on. I want to thank you again for coming on the episode. Oh, man. Thank you for supporting me, man. All I do, anything extra I make off that, I just put up and I just continuously buy more, and then I'm adding to my clothes drive. So basically, thank you, man. Yes, we will. Thank you, man. Hey, man, I'll hit you up, man. You have a good day, man. Thank you again for blessing LSelb, man. You have a good one. Ball downhill, man, and keep it real, man. And you talking to the realest. All right. Peace out, fam. Yep.